All right, so just before Joy News Interactive, yesterday I told you that I was going to walk you through a live demonstration of our new mobile application. It's a brand new mobile application that we just launched this week just for the election 2016, our coverage of the 2016 elections. And this mobile application is a comprehensive product. It was put together by Rankat Solutions just for multimedia. And this evening I have Charles Agyemang Badu. He's from Rankat Solutions and he's one of the developers, I believe, and he's going to be walking us through a live demonstration of it. So why the need to get an app in the first place?
Israel, thanks. First of all, let me say good evening to your cherished viewers. If you look at the current trends, I mean, the market is ripe. Most people, and more and more people are resorting to their mobile devices to consume content. Yeah. Today, people are using their smartphones to do almost everything, from payments, the communication, and actually consuming digital content. And as multimedia, you know, it's always a smart business decision to move along with your customers. Yeah. So if you realize more and more of your people are moving in that direction, then you want to work along with them so that you are able to maintain your market share or even grow your market share in that space.
So we know of lots of applications that are available on Androids and you know, on Apple phones and all that. What is this? So you take an app like WhatsApp. Yes. WhatsApp allows you to communicate with. What does this app allow you, the subscribers, to do?
All right, so what we've done is, you know, a multimedia, you have content online as in myjoyonline.com. You also have content from your radios as in Joy FM radio. You have Joy News TV. What we've done is we've actually converged all these content items onto one platform. That's the MyJoy Online app. All right. Now, it's more of a lifestyle app. And it's more like a companion, so to say. And you get all the features that you would have gotten on the MyJoy Online website on the app. Plus, you get to do video on demand.
Essentially, all the articles that are posted on MyJoy Online, you can get it on this
app.
Now, if you go into MyJoy Online, of course, the brand new MyJoy Online, yes. You know, the brand new website, you can also get to do video on demand. Yes. You can also, there's actually a link that goes directly, that brings you, gives you live streaming of Joy News. Yeah. And you're saying that's
available on the app. You can do live TV and live radio.
Why don't you just walk us through the process, first of all? So you go to Play Store.
Yeah, I'll first have to explain that currently the version that we've rolled out is the Android version.
Is the Android version?
Yeah, we have plans to roll out the iOS version in end of next quarter. Okay. So for now, what we have is the Android version, which is available on the Play Store. Okay. We have other platforms that you can have it to. We have special arrangements with Airtel and Vodafone app stores, where you can also get to download it for free.
The MyJoy Online app. All right, and this app is free, by the way.
For free, you can download it for free and enjoy it.
Okay, so you go to your Play Store.
Yes.
And then you search for MyJoy Online.
MyJoy Online app, and you see.
And this is what pops up.
Yeah, it pop-ups like that, and then you can go on and download. As you can see, we've already downloaded it, so it's only give me the option to open.
To open, okay. Yeah. Otherwise, you could have downloaded it and then
or install.
All right. So let's open it now. Okay.
So what you're seeing here is the home screen, which is the top stories. We have the tab to the far left, which is the top stories, which shows you all the trending stories. When you go onto MyJoy Online website, these are the trending stories that you see on the home page. All right. Now, when you move from the home screen to the next tab, you see all your live services. So these are all the radio live
radio channels. That so Joy, we have Adom, we have Asempa, I see Hits and Love FM, and then Inshira FM, I believe.
In the next release, you're going to see live TV as well on here.
So the live TV has not been
not yet. It's not been rolled up yet.
Okay.
And then when you move on to the next tab, this tab is My News, where you are allowed to personalize the content that you consume.
That is of interest to you.
Yeah. So you
business news?
Business news, you can follow business news. Like you rightly said at the beginning, we are in election year. So if you're interested in election-related content, you can set the app to only give you alerts on election-related content.
Okay, wow.
And you get notifications on that real time.
All right.
All right. So the next tab here is called the bookmark tab. So what you can do is, if you saw a story, read it, and you were interested in that story, just because of time, you could not consume all, you could come back to the story and refer to it. So you can always bookmark a story and later come back to it.
All right.
And the last tab is what we call the 5 for today. So you would like to consume your content in the app, but we're also giving you another platform where you can consume content. So you can subscribe to 5 for today, and we would send you the top stories well selected for you, 5 for the day, something like a dosage, so to say, via email, and you can consume at your spare time.
Okay, so this is what the app can do right now.
Yes.
But you're telling us that you're going to develop it further, and then we can get to have the live TV and everything else come on stream. And when can we get to do that? When is that going to happen, the live TV one?
Oh, the next release at the end of June.
At the end of June.
Yep.
Now, we see the menu also here. To walk us through the menu.
So this is almost the same as what you see on My Joy Online. You have your top stories, you have the sports, videos, picture gallery, lifestyle, all those content categories that you see, tabs that you see online, you see it. And what's very exciting about this app, Israel, is the software that runs behind the app. Is Rankad's Rendezvous system, which actually serves social recommendation based on trust and familiarity. So it's just not an app that you go in and consume content. Very soon, you're going to experience a whole social phenomenon around the app. So it makes it more like a companion for you.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's more than the app, it's social, and that's what we want to bring on board.
All right.
Yeah.
So Rankad and My Joy Online, or Rankad and Multimedia, bringing you an app that's more than an app.
Exactly. It's social. It's a community. So you serve social recommendation based on trust and familiarity, and that's what we specialize in. It's called Rendezvous.
Okay. So the app, as you're saying, is available now. People can go on to Play Store and get it.
Yes.
All right. That's incredible. Yeah. So, well, there you have it. Don't be left out of the fun. Just get onto the Play Store. And you're saying pretty soon, at the end of June, we're going to have the iOS version.
No. At the end of next quarter, we're going to have the iOS version.
At the end of next quarter. But at the end of June,
the live TV is going to be available. But for now, you can get your video on demand. You can get your live radio.
Okay. So for the live TV, it's not going to be just Joy News. It's going to be all the channels that we have.
All the channels.
So it's going to be Joy News, Adum TV, and Joy Prime.
Okay. So what we've done is we have something for the Joy stables. So the Joy FM, Joy Online app is mainly for the Joy stables, so the Joy News, Joy FM, and Joy TV. We also have a separate app, which is virtually almost the same as what we have here, but this is also taking care of the Adum Online, Adum TV, and Adum FM content.
Oh, okay.
So Adum followers can go the Adum way, and Joy followers can also
go the My Joy Online way.
Both the Adum Online app and Joy Online app are already available on the App Store.
All right. Yeah. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And so there you have it. Get onto the Play Store as I indicated earlier, and make sure that you're subscribed to the app. Download the app and open it, and we'll get to have a lot of fun. So we'll be content. Part of Joy News Interactive. Aisha is going to be joining me in a bit, and then we can get to bring you your comments or read your comments that you've posted on our social media pages. Stay tuned.
Before you vote this November,
before you start deciding which side gets your ballot, start hearing the issues.
Indeed, follow the news as it happens
and get thought-provoking analysis.
Join us for unprecedented coverage of elections 2016.
Your election headquarters is on Joy News.
On TV,
radio, online,
and mobile.
All right, so Aisha is back here with me to continue Joy News Interactive. Aisha, welcome once again.
We enjoyed the lecture, being the app to...
Yeah. It's an incredible thing.
Very
we're going to be having lots of fun.
Exactly. So, but time now to get heard on the most interactive segment on Joy News, right? You know how we do it. It's simple. Take out your gadgets. I mean, all your social media gadgets. Let's get interactive. It's the best you can have around this time. Find us on facebook.com/joynewsontv, on twitter.com/joynewsontv, and on WhatsApp. The number is 0560-800,000, and let's get interactive. All right. So it has come to be known as the dreaded 2:30 feeling. Usually it happens whether you have had adequate sleep the previous night or not. But according to Dr. Fiona Kerr, a neurospecialist from the University of Adelaide, feeling drowsy after lunch is completely natural. She further explains that humans are built for 2 sleeps a day. Sleep deprivation in the general has a number of negative consequences to the creative process and to general and mental health. So what do you do to get your brain refreshed in order to continue working?
Oh, it depends on the food. Maybe I sometimes eat in the afternoon. Let's say at first I eat fufu, it makes me desire to eat. Maybe I feel like sleeping. Next time I have to change the food so that I can work, because so far that you are at work, you cannot eat something heavy that will make you sleep.
Afternoon, when it is lunch and you go out there to eat something heavy, I think you're going to feel sleeping or something like that. So if you don't want that thing to happen to you in the afternoon, I think you have to eat something which is light that can just let you feel okay, than eating heavy food like fufu, banku, and that kind of stuff. That is going to make you feel weak and at the same time feel sleeping.
Light food, like if you had fruits, yeah, you can take fruit. It's okay for you. Yeah.
You have to take some soft drinks. Then you just have to calm down. You have to, after breakfast, let's take like 30 minutes. Within that 30 minutes, you can rest yourself, then continue your job.
I go and eat, let's say banku or fufu or kenke. When I eat such food, then I feel okay. I don't feel like sleeping again. Yeah.
A lot of the comments are also coming on Facebook. But Israel, do you have such feelings after lunch?
I do, and I think this this research has to be made available. No, it has to be made available to HR.
Okay.
So they get to arrange some, something.
Siesta something.
Exactly.
For us,
quick.
After lunch.
After lunch, you
can
go sleep for about an hour. They should provide, beds and all that.
I think I agree with you.
All right, so let's see. This guy says, John says, from bed, I have to sit down silently for about 10 minutes and stretch myself for 10 minutes. And after that, I get cold water, Coke for drinking. Nobete says, just listening to shatter music, especially Kai Kai, and some dancehall artists like Beanie Man. And I know Nana says, still thinking about what to say. Oh. All right, and Dame there says, just listening to some soothing music to get going. And Dixon says, during break time, I chat with colleagues and also browse my journal online to refresh my brain. Oh, that's a good way to go. But yeah, I'm saying that. I mean, the HR guys should just think of something. Give us some siesta after lunch.
That's it, because research is saying it's
exactly.
We are not the ones saying.
Yeah.
On WhatsApp, let's see what's coming. This one saying, well, you're talking about a different issue. Let's look at this one. It says, watching you live from Opekuma area in Kaswa. Keep the fire burning. This from Eric. Eric, thanks so much for watching us. This one says, hello guys. I like my fufu light lunch such as fufu with groundnut soup, or 2 bowls of my kenke with sardine or some banku to wash down. When I get this, I'm fine. This from Aziban Azizi from Tamale. Hey, your light lunch. I did jealous more. Okay. This one is from Abindao from Bibiani. He says, I eat whatever I come across because my food is not all that planned and I need not plan for what to eat. Well, if it's healthy, that's fine. But if it's not, then this one wants to know whether the Joy app consumes more data. I don't think so. I mean, it
consumes the regular data.
Regular data as you use your internet. And Okay, and you are sending us an image. Well, let's move on to 45.8 million people who are enslaved across the world today. 28% more people across the world are trapped in modern slavery than previously estimated. So, according to the Global Slavery Index 2016, 13.6% of 45.8 million people in modern slavery are in sub-Saharan Africa. So the question we ask, how would you define modern day slavery? Let's hear from you from the streets of Accra.
Yes, I believe it's still spreading, except we actually don't really see it. One, for instance, is child trafficking, and two, so it's also the parents that actually make their kids marry at early stage. Just as the same way, a lot of people are working, but they are not actually getting the exact amount of money they are supposed to be paid. A new modernized way of actually taking things that belong to people without them giving it out freely, or taking what rightly belongs to them.
Yeah, I think in these modern times, it's been decorated with child labor, forced and early marriages, and then so on and so forth. So I think modern slavery is the institutions of slavery that still do exist.
Yeah, Ghanaians or Africans as a whole, we are still under slavery. Because looking at the economy, it has brought so many investors that into our country, Ghana, that though the employers into their firms, you could see that we overwork than the salary that we earn. And in a way, it's a slavery. Because at the end of the day, the inputs are more than our salary. That modern day slavery is for a brother or as an investor to overuse the efficiency of the youth.
Yes, I really think so, because the way sometimes you work for other people and the way they treat you, you could easily feel you are nobody under them. But I could put it this way, just like working for someone and you are not achieving whatever you need to achieve under the person. That's how it is.
It has been modified a little bit. It's not that like the olden days you sell someone, but when even in this country, people leave their villages and come here, stay with people, and they maltreat them. So I believe that's all slavery. In my own words, modern day slavery is this time around they don't sell they don't sell people with exchange with money or something, but you need help. You come to somebody, the person treats you like a slave.
Okay, so those were some views on modern slavery. What are people saying on Facebook, Israel?
Mufar says, modern day slavery is when a country like Ghana, whose resources can satisfy all the needs of her people, yet people are still swimming in total poverty. And then it says, modern day slavery is when we have our freedom to write, speak, and IGP wants to ban social media and pay more utilities than our rent in Ghana. Then there says, modern day slavery can only be simplified as mental slavery, where we don't have control over our natural resources, no economic rights, no political rights, etc. Prosper says, modern day slavery is when ECG asks meter readers to rest, and they give you a card to come to their office almost every day, greet them, and pay much for credit. Also, modern day slavery is when you buy petrol and feel like crying, and they'll tell you its fuel price is gone up. Modern day slavery is when the IGP sits down to decide that our social media should be shut down for a full day.
So I couldn't have skipped. Okay,
Dixon Williams says, when you work and don't get the right salary for it. And then what freaks me out is Ben Austin. He hasn't written anything, but he decides to post on somebody's and says, exactly, my brother.
Exactly, my brother. This one is coming from Andy from Nkoko. He says, journalists are the one people who are enslaved. They are, I mean, very hard, but are paid little. Israel? We hired a lawyer.
This one too, for should go to the HR. I'm sure our HR is watching this one.
This one, free service. This lawyer is offering us free service. This one says, Teku is saying that we're really still slaves in Africa because we learn so many things which are not relevant in our lives and work. Moreover, we work like donkeys but are being paid like ants. May God help us. That's from Teiko from Kita. So that leads us to another research that reveals that age at which men and women start to lose their friends, it gives the age as 25, and it's a lot earlier than most people would have thought. Now, the study shows that both men and women continue to make more and more friends until the age of 25, when the numbers begin falling rapidly and continue to fall throughout the rest of the person's life. So what do you think could be the cause of this trend?
Marriage and work, and sometimes education. Why? When you get married, you have a whole lot of responsibilities. So when you add up friends, I think you won't get that attention to your family. Yeah. Okay. And moreover, work. You have a whole lot of work doing, you have to attend meetings, and your friends will call, you have to go here to chill and other things. I don't think you get that time, and you have to be very, very sincere to your friends.
To my point of view, I may think that one, it's education. Because when someone goes to the university level, he will concentrate on his studies more than his friends. So he'll ignore all his friends and concentrate more on his studies than friends. And two, marriage. When you're married, you have a lot of responsibilities. So you have to cater for your family, your children, and maybe those that maybe you think that you can help. So
it depends on.
All right, let's get on to Facebook. And Facebook, Dixon says people become more responsible around that age. Higher education, marriage, work, etc. gets people more responsible, and it's hard to make friendship with these. And Prosper says for guys, it's education and hustling. Let's welcome responsibilities, wife and kids, into brackets. And for the ladies, education, polishing. It's a polishing. It's one of the reasons why you lose your friends, because you're concentrating on polishing work and marriage. Some guys to stay away from friends in order to save their future. And Demdare says, I think it's as a result of so many responsibilities one has to carry at that age. Essentially, lots of you. And Gary was saying, streaming live all the way from Dubai, proud of you. Joy TV, bravo, and thank you very much, Gary.
And I think one of the most reasons why people lose their friends at 25, you're getting wiser, and you are now sieving through your friends, which ones you think are good, or those you don't need them. So you just drop them along and move on.
It's also because, well, they are at the 25, when you get married, you have a permanent friend.
Exactly, and you have a lot of responsibilities. So but you still need friends. But the thing is, if you think these ones are not the kind of people,
well, your permanent friend and your landlady or your landlord essentially takes more of your time. So your permanent friend will take about 80% of your time, which means you have just 20% of your time
to share
with your other friends.
And if you're not lucky, it may not get to you. Easy. Do you have friends?
I do have friends like you.
Right. It's good to be your friend. Well, so that's where we draw the curtains on Joy News Interactive. My name is Aisha Ibrahim. I've enjoyed talking to you. Good evening.
And my name is Ezra Lai. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good night.
This is Joy News Prime.